Okay, so we're going to understand one neat thing about this, and a pretty interesting observation from number theory about odd and even numbers and their squares. Okay, what is 2n squared? So an even number squared, what does that equal?
Well, it's 4n squared.
4n squared.
That's going to be an even number.
It's even going to be more than an even number. What else can you say about this number, other than that it's divisible by 2?
It's divisible by 4.
It's divisible by 4. Okay, now 2n squared. Maybe you can work that one out.
2n plus 1.
2n plus 1. Well, what does 2n plus 1 squared even mean?
Well,
Why don't you work that out?
it means you have 2n. You have to multiply 2n plus 1 times 2n plus 1.
Okay, very good.
So
Alright, so to get my coffee.
it's 4n squared plus 4n plus 1.
Hey, high five. Good job. Good multiplying out. So, this is an even number. All even numbers are multiples of 2.
Yeah.
This is an odd number. All odd numbers are some multiple of 2 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
And here I get a multiple of 4. And interestingly here, what do I get in terms of a multiple of 4?
You get one more.
Right, I get one more than a multiple of 4. Now what can you say about 7 in terms of a multiple of 4?
It's 3 more.
7 equals 3 more than a multiple of 4. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 squares together. Okay? Possibility here, possibility here. Can I get 3 more than a multiple of 4 by adding 2 perfect squares together?
No.
Why not?
Because this one here, because you can't have a 2 at the end.
Right. I don't have any way to get 2 more than a multiple of 4. All I can get is a multiple of 4 and 1 more than a multiple of 4. And so when I add them together, I can get a multiple of 4.
Or 1 more.
1 more than a multiple of 4 by adding this and this. I can also get 2 more than a multiple of 4. How?
If you had a 1 on this one. Or if you had if you had a 1 on the end of each.
Okay, so I had 2 odd numbers squared. I should get
Yeah.
2 more than a multiple of 4. Let's just check that real quick. How about 1 squared plus 3 squared, which is...
That's 1 plus 9, which is 10.
And is that 2 more than a multiple of 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a multiple of 4 plus 1 here, and then another multiple of 4 plus 1, so I get a multiple of 4 plus 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can get a multiple of 4 by adding 2 even squareds together. I can get a multiple of 4 plus 1 by adding an even squared and an odd squared together. I can get a multiple of 4 plus 2 by adding 2 odd squares together, but I can never get a multiple of 4 plus 3. So there's no way to get to get 7. There's no way to get 11 as a sum of squares. There's no way to get 15 as a sum of squares. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
So we found numbers like, for example, 5 had 8 different ways to write it as a sum of squares. 7 has no ways to write it as a sum of squares. Pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, on to what the question Gauss answered here. Okay?
Yep.